Perfetto. Live, I'm live. Okay, I can see. Just give me a minute to, as always, to change to change a little bit what's going on. Let me remove here live videos, live. There you go. I'm live now. I want to your videos. Let me change a little bit the thumbnails. From now on, I need a minute just to make sure that everything is ready. Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're gonna start talking about Tottenham, Milan-Tottenham. A very important match, ladies and gentlemen. Very important match. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Can be very, very, very interesting this match, ladies and gentlemen. Can be very, very, very interesting this match for our beloved AC Milan. Save. Okay, this is ready to go. How are we? How are we? Let's see. This is a new T-shirt from the Champions League, the green one, the one that the guys tomorrow they're gonna use for warm up. Lab Gorilla, how you doing, man? Valentine's Day massacre? I hope not, man. I really hope not. Let me see if everything is ready to go here. How's the audio? Can you hear me well? Everything it's good? Sounds good? Looks good? Give me a quick double check. Oh, yeah. How you doing, David? Lab Gorilla, all good? Yes? All right. So what do you want for the first 11 to be? This is interesting already. We start already with the interesting question. Well, the main question for tomorrow is, without any doubts, is the defense. Do you want to play with the line of 3 or the line of 4? That's the biggest question. I think since Pioli changed the lineup against Inter, actually, we saw already some results. With Inter, we lost. With Torino, we won. I think playing with 3 defender at the moment is the way. Yeah. I think we're gonna be playing with. I hope that we're gonna be playing with Tomori, Kalulu, and Chao. Then we're gonna play with 5 in the midfield. So we're probably gonna be playing with Tonali, Krunic. Then we're gonna be playing with probably with 5. Tonali, Krunic, Hernandez, Salemaker on the other side. 3-5-2-1 maybe with Messi and Leao. No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just line of 3. Chao is better there. I agree. Let me finish then maybe we're gonna be playing with, because Benacer, guys, I don't know if you heard of it, but Benacer is out officially. He's out for the match against Tottenham, officially out. So not. Okay, music it's on. Yeah, ready to go. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna be playing with a 3 defender. That's what I think. I think that's what we're gonna play with 3 defender. Then we're gonna play with the defense of. Let me see. Let me share a screen. Yeah. Share screen. This one here. Love it. Boom. Can you see? Awesome. Let's see if I possible line up AC Milan versus Tottenham. Don't even know how to spell Tottenham. Every time I have to check it out. AC Milan prediction team lineup. No, I need some Italian website because the English one they don't understand. Allora, possibile possibile formazione Milan contro Tottenham here. How you doing, guys? Fantastic. Joel John, he said the line of 3 with Chow is better. I believe so too, yeah. I will go with 4 at the back. Yeah, there you go. Now we start. I can see the result of the last when we did the community. When I did the community post, will you against Tottenham? Will you prefer 3 or 4? Line of 3 or line of 4? And most of the people saying they are towards 3, but also it's like 60-40. So it's not very clear even for us right now, guys. It's not even clear even for us right now. Doing on top of the probabile formazione Pianeta Milan. Let me see this lineup. Let's see what they're gonna say. Oh god, Krunic. I can't stand Krunic. So tomorrow in San Siro, tomorrow is gonna be a hell of a day in San Siro, guys. Tomorrow is gonna be super, super cool. So Ficaio tomorrow is officially back, which is gonna be playing instead of Matteo Gabbia, which is good. Definitely good. So on the right side, very possibly going to be playing Calabria. Okay, very possible. So very possible that we're going to be playing with. Let me see. So very possible that we're going to play with this lineup, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Tatarusano, Kalulu, Kier Tomori, Calabria, Tonali, Krunic, Hernandez, Brahim Diaz, Rafael Leao, Giroud. I don't like this lineup at all, guys. I really don't like it. I'll give you a few reasons why. I don't like this lineup. Eric said, what he said? Eric said, Kalulu, Tomori, Ciao, Teo, Benny, Tonali, Branks, CDK, Leao, Giroud. That will be your lineup. Yes, but the only thing that Benny is not here. Benny is not fit yet. Give how many? And also he said that given how many injuries Spurs have, this is our best chance to get a result and go for it. Calabria and Diaz better not enter in the playground field ever now. The thing that I'm more scared about this lineup, ladies and gentlemen, is, as we saw recently, Milan is playing really well with the defender of 3. I don't trust at this moment Kier. Kier is not mentally ready. Kier is not right there at the moment. I will 100% give it to Ciao. That's the reality. The thing here is again the topic that we talk already several times. Pioli, the hierarchy of Pioli, it's very, very, very hard to attack. Very hard. So Kier is without any doubt the starter 11 for Pioli, and there is no way that he's gonna move Kier from there. Probably, I don't know, probably give him like his inspiring trust, probably inspiring security, probably he feels like he does exactly what he wants. We as a supporter, we see things in a different way. We don't live with players every day. We see the final result, isn't it? We see the final product. We don't see all the steps. We don't see all the conversation and so on. However, I still believe that Kier at the moment it's not that ready for Son or Harry Kane, honestly. Even then Calabria. Why Calabria instead of Saelemaekers? Because Calabria is more defender than Saelemaekers. The only issue right there is that you have Perisic. And I don't know how long you following Milan, but I remember in the last 3 years and a half, every time there was Perisic on the left, it was literally Calabria was a joke for Perisic to go over, cross in the middle, header of what's his name, Lautaro Martinez. Always the same way. Tonali, Krunic, I can't stand Krunic. I will agree with Eric here, putting maybe ranks. I 100% sure, but probably right now, this is not the match that Pioli is going to try something strange. But for me, the biggest mistake right here, it's this guy here. It's this player right here, Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz, it's way too small to play in between the lines of Tottenham. Is way too small. The physiques of the Tottenham defender and midfielder, it's big. They go fast, and especially in Europe, one thing that we have to keep in mind is that the ref, they don't whistle a million of times like they do in Serie A. They let the team play. Okay, so here is the problem. Brahim Diaz, it's probably good in Serie A, but in Champions League, I don't believe we have a chance that he's not gonna see a ball. He's not gonna see a ball. That's my thing. Rafael Leao and Giroud. Signore Santo. So we have Gabbia. Ballo Touré is back. Not that anybody cares about Ballo Touré, but officially is back. Gabbia. Ciao, Pobega, De Ketteler, Messias, Alemag, Origi, Rebic. Mamma mia, where do you want to go with this lineup, guys? It's incredible how as a Milan fan, our expectation of watching these guys, they are like, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Let me read some comments before keep going. Ciao, whole heart. It's Lucatiel. How's going, my friend? How you doing, Lucatiel? Yes, pretty good. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. After the 4-1 loss from Tottenham, I got more confident. Wizu. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I don't trust. Later, actually, what I want to do, I want to play some highlights of Tottenham versus Leicester. I just know a couple of things about Tottenham, that they got the Lloris, which is the goalkeeper, which is injured, and also Bentancur, ex-Juventus, that is injured, unfortunately. It's never good when, well, of course, it's better if you don't have key player for the other team, but in the most sportive way, you always want to beat the other team at best condition, but in this case we have a little bit of issue here, and they have a little bit issue there, so we will see, guys. Eric, Kier and Calabria legs are gone. Good useful subs, but nowhere near a starter anymore. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Lucatiel, we should play with 3-4-3. Their midfielder is weak because of injury, and exactly because he's very weak, we shouldn't play players such as Brahim Diaz, which is very small. I don't know. I have a very bad feeling for tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, I have a very bad feeling. I think we cannot think to be too impressive tomorrow, guys. You have to remember where we are from, and then we just won 1-0 against Torino. Problems are still there. And the main things that I believe that we have to do tomorrow is avoiding to lose, because tomorrow, I don't know, guys. I'm a bit scared. Tomorrow, it can be fatal for us, really, because English team are really, really, really ahead of us in tempo, in speed, in everything. I believe that if Milan wants really to play if they show like, this is a kind of match where, for example, if you maybe score a goal in the first half, and in the second half you maybe have a good counter attack with Leao, maybe with Rebic or Origi. It could be the match for Origi, for example. It can be a good match for us. Like, it could be a nice 2-0. Now we're gonna check out the Tottenham and see what they have ready for us, guys. Oh, sorry, Eric, I didn't read your message. Say, we need creativity in the midfield. Tonali and Krunic offer next to nothing going forward. How can Pioli select Diaz after the game against Torino? He was awful. Play Rebic over him. Guys, Joel, without Benny, Kier is the best long ball guy we have in the back, especially with Tonali not being perfect and a long pass. Defensively, Kier has drops that's so dangerous. I agree. I agree. I agree with Joel here. I agree with you guys. Can we see the possible lineup for Tottenham here now? No. Okay. Let me see. Let me change here. Yeah, I'm afraid that guys is gonna be. It's going to be a hard match for us without any doubt. I still believe that if Milan play as Milan, we can bring home a victory, and we can really because if potentially if you have a victory tomorrow, it can be really a big change for us. It can be a really big change for us psychologically. It's going to be massive. Psychologically, it's going to be massive. If it's a draw, still like I believe that it's always Champions League. It's hard. We can find a million of excuses, of course. If it's a loss, it's back to square one. Mm-mm. Let me see the lineup from. I'm reading your message, guys. Lab Gorilla, Tottenham also have no midfield. Ephraim Rodriguez say, I'm only nervous of Romero, who actively let Haaland in his back pocket during City games. But you have Oliviero Giroud, my friend. You have Oliviero Giroud. I trust that guy. He doesn't need to touch like Haaland and Guardiola's game. He doesn't need to touch 15, 20 balls a match. He just need to touch one, and that's it. But I want to see if my computer decide to start running again. I would like to see Spurs possible lineup. Let's have a look. Is it possible to understand also sportmule.co.uk? Possible lineup versus AC Milan. Okay, let's see this. How Tottenham Hotspur could line up against AC Milan. Okay. So, boss, Tottenham Hotspur, Antonio Conte travels to Italy to face AC Milan in Champions League without 3 of his regular central midfield. Ooh. Okay, I didn't know that. Prior to the disappointed 4-1 defeat against to Leicester City on the weekend, Conte knew that he would be without the service of Bissouma. Oh, I can't say this guy's name. Højbjerg, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really into Spurs, so I'm reading names for the second time. Bissouma, I heard that already. Højbjerg, I think. I don't know. Yeah, Bentancur for sure, because it was Juventus. So, and without Bentancur. So, Uruguayan, after reforming. So we're gonna play against Pape Sarr and Oliver Skip. Fraser Foster came into the side on Saturday because Lloris got injured, I know. But can you give me a lineup or not? No, they decide. This is the things that I hate about like website. You type something and they don't give you the answer. This is such a Tottenham predicted lineup is versus AC Milan. Let me have a read. Okay. Joel said is Højbjerg. Is correct pronunciation. You're right. Højbjerg. Okay. Where is it from, Højbjerg? Is it something like? Is it gonna be like Højbjerg? It sounds much like Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Right. Sessegnon, I know Sessegnon. Yeah. Tottenham predict lineup against Milan. So Milan is gonna. Okay, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. Tottenham predicted lineup versus AC Milan. Forster start to leave as Hugo Lloris replacement. So they got their own Tataruzano. So for Foster, is it Foster better than Tataruzano? This is a good question, isn't it? Ciao Carlo, how you doing? How you doing? All good? Ciao Carlo. So Tottenham, they have their own Tatarusano, which is called Forster. They got Romero, ex-Atalanta, Eric Dier. I know this guy. I know he's good. Ben Davies. But Tottenham play with the 3-5-2, no? Central. Okay, so he's playing with 3-5-2-1, pretty much what we are playing. So the defense that we said, we got Deer, we got Ben Davies. Okay, then they play with Royal, put in a season best performance against Manchester City before being dropped for a new arrival, Pedro Porro at Leicester. The decision did not pay off, and Emerson should come back in. So Emerson is gonna play. Pape Matar Sarr, I have no idea who this player is. Let's have a look. Let's see the face. Maybe we can recognize him. Pepe Matar Sarr. Senegalese. He's very young. How young is this guy? 185, 20 years old. Oh my God, really, without midfield. This guy is very young. 20 years old. Okay. Oliver Skip. Oliver Skip, ladies and gentlemen. I never seen this guy ever in my life. I never see him. I never seen this guy. Who is this guy? I never seen this guy. Honestly, I have no idea. How old is this guy? Do you guys ever seen this guy? Do you know anything about this guy? He's from United Kingdom, so he's English. 22 years old. So their midfield, it's big. But they have Perisic, Kulusevski, Son Heung-min, and Harry Kane. So these three already, they are deadly. They are deadly. Okay, I got a little bit more trust in their midfield, which is it is what it is. But I'm scared of what gives me trust. Honestly, watching this lineup, it's that their midfield, that Skip guy and Pape Matar Sarr give me a little bit of hope, and also their Tatarusano. So they're what's this guy name? Forster. Okay. What I really don't like from them is Perisic, Kulusevski, Harry Kane, and Son. Okay. If we still had Kessie, maybe yes. I don't know. Now everything looks super scary. Now every team looks super scary, guys. Okay, he's Danish. See, thank you, Joel. I'm not wrong. Okay, he's Danish. There you go. He's Danish. Yeah. So he's very. This lineup, guys, is very young. Is very, very, very young. So we'll see what's gonna happen. I'm very curious because it's not gonna be, probably tomorrow is not gonna be the best lineup for AC Milan and for Tottenham that they could potentially play. They are coming from a defeat against Leicester. Let me have a look. Well, let's have a look together, yeah? I need to find, those kind of video that they're not the official one, because one time I was watching official things and they blocked the live and they shut down everything. I need to search like for something like Leicester versus Spurs extended highlights. We will see what's gonna happen tomorrow, guys. What is your plan? Are you gonna watch the match from home? Are you going with friends? What's your thoughts on the match, ladies and gentlemen? What's your thoughts on the match? Carlos said that I'm very nervous. I hope it's not a humiliation, but if we play like we know, we can get a good result. I agree with Carlo, guys. I agree with Carlo. historically, Conte's team, they play really bad football. Really bad football. Gaining trust from Conte, it's very hard. So we need to see how well dedicated are these new players that we just mentioned before, especially in midfield. How are they gonna panic because they're playing San Siro? Are they gonna do the best performance of the years? The things that doesn't really make me feel, easy is that we are not the same as the beginning of the season. If we were the same one as the beginning of the season, I will be like, you know what? Time to... No. Why when you search for those kind of highlights, they never come up? You know what kind of highlights I'm looking for? Probably they've been removed. That's why. Look at that. Leicester si chiama. Leicester versus Tottenham. Extended highlights 4-1. Come on, give me some good, like these guys here. This kind of these kind of highlights, you see. I don't understand. This guy have a commercial and he has only 55 subscribers. What? How does that work? Okay. Let's have a look, guys. What do you think? Let's analyze a little bit. Again, one match we cannot really say anything about one single match, guys. So we will see, but oh no, don't tell me that. Tottenham. There you go. There you go, guys. Let's have a look.
Hurricane was in. Ianacho still going. But it stayed strong. Alisson and Dewsbury Hall coming up with something. It's potentially one of those that's too.
Yeah, but Leicester, guys, is a classic team. This is Perisic.
Goes alone.
Ooh, see?
Well, probably gets fouled in the middle, but that shows the side Perisic.
So Perisic is good too. Perisic, in this case, he shot with the left foot, but that was a bad shot because usually he put. Is Perisic left or right? I think he's left.
Great opportunity. He should hit the target. Good strike by Perisic.
Because he put the cross from the left, so it should be left.
From Perisic, plenty in that. From Victor.
Ooh, this is worrying. So the first goal that they scored on Sun against Leicester was a goal kick. Was a corner kick. Oh my god. This got me worried. The first goal that Tottenham actually scored, the only goal that they actually score against Leicester is in a corner kick, which is for us is not the greatest, isn't it? Let me read here. Eric said that I think we could get a result. I think we could get a result. But Pioli will line up to play defensively, much like we did against Inter. But if we actually press, we will get goals. Yes, I agree with you, man. Our recent history against the Premier League teams is so bad. So our young teammates might be a little bit scared. No. I don't think they're gonna be scared. I don't think Milan is gonna be scared. That's a good point, Joel. Let me clarify what I think. I think our team is not gonna be scared because it's not the first match that they are playing, and also they've been recently I think they have many more other thoughts in their mind rather than being scared to play against Tottenham. First of all, it's not Manchester City, Real Madrid, or like that kind of scary team. And it's not our first rodeo, so it's not the first time that we're playing. Yes, we're playing against Premier League teams, Liverpool last year, Chelsea this year, and now Tottenham. And everyone is doing whatever they want against our poor Milan. Beside this, and fun enough, but this year against Chelsea, probably Chelsea played the best match that they played this year so far, as far as I know. I still think that the Premier League teams, however, are still one step ahead of all the other teams, unless Serie A teams, La Liga, they have a little bit more of balls to show. That's what I want to see tomorrow. I want to see balls. I want to see being brave and don't feel you are like under a train. Don't feel like under a train, please, because it's San Siro, is our stadium. We are from a very bad time of our last month was really bad. So we need to raise our fucking heads and show that we can still defend very well, but we can also score goals. That's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see a good match, and I don't care if we lose. I want to see a little bit of brave. I don't want to ever again see watching a match similar to the one that we saw in the first half against Inter. Scared of hell. Yeah.
Well, the Tottenham players
scared of Perisic. Yep, yeah.
He's unsighted.
Oh, so this one was an own goal? Oh, no, Bentancur scored. Okay. Shot from distance.
In behind that fullback again, Barnes passes forwards.
This is a corner for Leicester. Let's see what's going to happen. We will never know. Whoa, that's a hell of a goal. Is this the goal?
What an absolutely brilliant strike. Bentancur does do nothing. He's beaten by sheer pace.
Whoa.
I wouldn't believe watching that goal.
Whoa, that's a hell of a goal, man. That's a hell of a goal. That's a hell of a goal. Okay, that's a hell of a goal. So they draw, Leicester draw because of an incredible goal.
Madison!
Oh, and this is the second one. I don't know what's going to be the...
From one guy, completely out of position. Iheanacho,
boom. You know what this looks like, this one? This one looks like a classic Milan counter-attack. Look at that. Look at that. On the left, there is nobody from Tottenham. Do you see? It's 2 against 2. It's 2 against 1 at the moment. And still, like, this could be easily Giroud. And the one on the left, Leao. Boom. It could be, man. It could be. Look at this is the three defender that they have. Oh, that's a goal. Sorry guys for the quality, but if I play like a normal video, they're gonna shut down everything. Look at that. And that's a goal, just like that. That's a super goal, man.
Him and Madison taking up. Oh, it's a great ball in by Harvey Barnes. Whips it in.
That's a super goal. Again, Leao. So Leao, in theory, watching what I'm seeing right now, Leao on the left, he could have a good game. He could have a good game because 2 goals out of 4, they are coming from the left wing. In this case of Leicester, so why not? See, again, left wing. Classical Leao. It could be, guys. It could be.
Intervening to justice decisions that you'll see.
A VAR?
No,
disallowed. No, possible offside. Decision, no goal. Offside. Okay. Oh, the goalkeeper sucks then. So I can see that they are like most of the goals that they've been scoring like 2 goals. They were really at the edge of the box, and 2 others, and one was the 2 others they were like Rafael Leao and Oliviero Giroud counter attack. So yeah, There you go. What do you guys think? Okay. Okay, we need to prepare against them like we did against Inter when we won. Treat them with no respect. That's it. That's it, man. Love it. I forgot they have Perisic. He lost playing us. I know, man. Yeah, he lost playing against us. What's the result with Inter, by the way? What's Inter is doing? Still 0-0. Still drawing, ladies and gentlemen. Still drawing. So they just finished the first half, and they just start the second half. Minus 39. Barella Lukaku show. The camera pointing the. I'm translating from Italy. The camera are pointing the Belgian player. Okay. So basically, there was Barella. Barella was moving a lot his hands, like, oh no, this is wrong. His body language is very strong, apparently, for Barella. They're saying is no, I did a mistake another time like this. And Lukaku was like, oh, don't do this, don't put too much effort on your body language. Just chill, it's gonna be fine. Whatever. So apparently, what's his name? Sampdoria just had one shot at the moment on the target, and Çalhanoğlu close to the post. Double chance with Inter, with Darmian and Lautaro. And after 2 minutes, Lukaku tried to shoot, but he missed it. So far, ladies and gentlemen, Sampdoria Inter 0-0. What do you think of the campionato, guys? There is still hope? Huh? Do you guys still believe that there is still hope? Or it's gone? What do you think of this Napoli, guys? What do you think? Huh? What do you think about this Napoli? Pretty much, it's while you write, I'll tell you what I think about this Napoli, guys. It's crazy how they are. I found it crazy how they are dominating the campionato. Honestly, it's absolutely incredible how there is no way that they're missing. Like, you think they're gonna give us a chance? Maybe. And I also believe that part of the reason why I'm not saying that this is the reason, but I'm saying a 5% of the reason of the collapse of Milan in the last month. 5%, and maybe even less. Okay, I'm not saying that that's it. Is this Napoli? Because you know why? Because I feel like if Napoli was 5 points away, 7 points away, you will be still like, fuck, we lost against Lazio. I know, but Sunday we're gonna go back to San Siro against Sassuolo, so we're gonna try, we're gonna go hard. Napoli was already plus 15, and I think a lot of players, they were like, fuck this, we're done. Top 4, we're gonna get into top 4. Whenever these players they wanna play, they know how to play. So they gave up, and this is when you don't train with the right mentality, when you don't train with the right with the right pressure. That's what's happening. Catastrophes. So that's what's happening. And I think that definitely Napoli, it's it's for a little 5%, not saying too much, but just 5%. it's responsible for this huge collapse of Milan. Good for them, eh? As long as it doesn't go to Inter, I don't care. You know how cool it's gonna be that if eventually Napoli win the Scudetto, that means in Serie A, in the last 4 years, 4 different teams won the Scudetto. Find me another league like this. You want. You want. In the meantime, I'm gonna read your comments, ladies and gents. Let me read it here. Voila. So we can see the table at the moment. We need to face our fear. Look at that. I mean, this is ridiculous, isn't it? Napoli, look at this. Bam, bam, bam. All green lights. Funny enough that they won against the last one, the Cremonese, 3-0. And you know what I noticed today? Because today I did a video, because I'm trying to expand also to other Serie A content and so on. And today I was watching Napoli, guys. So, you know. So this is the match played, 22, victory 19, draw 2, lost 1. GF, I don't know what is it, but I think it's like goal scored. 54 goals. Goal concede, 15. Goal differences. So this one minus this, 39. 39. So look this. Look who else in Serie A has this number, 39, which is massive. Look at this. Inter 15, 17, 10, 8, 18, minus 1, 5, 17. Okay, and as low as you go down to the table, of course, you know, got worst team. That means they concede a lot of goal compared to what they score. For example, Cremonese is the last one. Okay, look, that must be played victory 0, draw, lost, goal score 15, goal concede 40, minus 25. The difference is goal. So the closest one to Napoli, funny enough, guys, it's this team here, 18. And am I right? Lazio, yes. By the way, Sarri, which was an ex-coach of Napoli. And 18, guys, that means that it's double. Look at that. It's more than double. 18, 80, a total. Look at that. It's almost double of Lazio. Nobody else has something similar to Napoli. This is to give you an idea of the top quality product that Napoli is creating this year. Nobody else even comparable. Nobody else even comparable to Napoli this year. What can you say? Deserved. Look, if Milan has to go down and then we have to lose the Scudetto, it's probably because one of the best ever performance in a campionato of Serie A. Because this is gonna go down as one of, if they keep going like this is gonna be finished like in one of the best ever performance of the campionato of history, without doubt. Let me read some comments, guys. So I'm coming back to you. Join Joel, going back to Milan Tottenham. Periodic versus Salemakers. I think he meant Perisic versus Salemakers. Will win because trained to hate Inter. Maybe the hate will bleed out here and might beat Perisic. I don't know. We are not scared of English team. Technical Italian teams in terms of tactics, etc. We are way ahead of Premier League. Premier League is literally 100 miles per hour pace, but look what Napoli did to Liverpool. I agree. But yeah, Premier League in terms of footballing quality is pretty poor, but they have massive capital to buy the best player and pay them ridiculous wages with no other league. Yes, that's exactly what I say. That no other leagues can pay. I agree. If Napoli bottle it, now they will never win the league. I agree. Like if you don't win this year, man, it's it's definitely done. Carlos said, "I can't believe how good Napoli have been. I still believe they will start to lose games. We just need to get our confidence back and maybe have a chance. But I honestly doubt it." I agree, man. I think we need to think. We need to believe. I want to believe that this year, as I mentioned in some videos, I say this year is going to be a transaction year for Milan because we have a lot of players, very young players that they need to grow. CDK, Rags, Chow, Adli. So I think in this Milan, really what we need to do, and also the players that last year won the Scudetto, like Magnan, Kalulu, Tomori, Teo Hernandez, Sandro Tonali, Benasser, now Giroud. Let's say the backbone of AC Milan is sealed for the next 5 years at least. Okay, so those players they're gonna be staying. Now we have this player here that they came in, Adli, Ranks, CDK, Origi. I don't think is gonna stay long. I hope now because gosh, so disappointing. Tomorrow hat trick, Origi. Yes. But now we need to mix what I think that we need to do. We need to mix it with a little bit more of experience. Also because what I noticed, we always go back to talk about Milan when I'm talking about Napoli. But the thing about the Milan that I notice as well is that Milan plays really well when the speed of the game is fast. If you notice, every single match that we deserve to win is because Milan was like really running fast. The defender, they were super fast to avoid that the striker will even touch the ball. Kalulu, Tomori, and etc. So I think what Milan need to learn, maybe in this season as well, is that you don't have to run every single time 100 miles an hour. You don't have to. You can control the ball. Keeping the ball. I'm not saying tiki-taka, which is going to be impossible to do, but learning a little bit to maintain the ball, and not have to run every single time. Because in the moment that you don't have much energy, you don't have the physique, basically it's drop you down, and you don't have energy enough to follow the players. We see what's happened. A massive drop of performance. So I believe that we need time, and also what I think is next year. I mean, I love Milan that has a lot of young players. I love it. But next year, what I would like to see, to buy some player with experience in the midfield. I'll give you this example. So I want to have a Pirlo. I want to have a Seedorf. Why? Because those players there, they are players that have experience in the Campionato. They experience a lot of years. Maybe they won also something back in the day. So they kind of slow down the match, They do the long pass, the ball go back to them. They do the corner, they go back to them. They waste a little bit of time here, they waste a little bit there. Waste is the wrong word, but they make sure that the time pass without letting our young player breathing, so we can potentially control a little bit more the game. That's what I would say. Because tomorrow against Tottenham, without Benasser, we don't have a brain in the midfield. And don't tell me that Krunic and Tonali has it, but it's very young, for God's sake. It's very young, Tonali. We cannot put too much pressure on these players. Come on. I know they won a Scudetto, but they don't even know how they won it. They won it because they are future champions. Step by step. John Joel. I think Napoli doesn't. If Napoli doesn't win and Milan also mess it up, then Atalanta have a good chance. I feel it. They're coming back up. Lukman and Ochlund are good. Ochlund is very good, man. What's his name? Lokman. Impressive, impressive, impressive. Really, 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 really good stuff. Let me see in the meantime if I can search for some video of Lazio Atalanta. There is that guy Oklum. Guys, it's incredible. It's really, really, really good. He's like 2003, so he's only have 20 years old. And in the past, he used to train as a tennis player and has a swimmers, like athlete for swimming. Okay, he was very good at 50, 100 meters. He was really, really top talent. But then he had to decide, what do you want to do? You want to do a professional tennis player, a professional swimmer, or you want to be a football player? He decided football, of course, for this reason. Of course, of course. And yeah, Lazio Atalanta. I watched partly this game here, and the one that I watched, I was actually Fiorentina Juventus. I was expecting a little bit more goals and stuff like that. Just 1-0, terrible match. Juventus, it's really this year Juventus got. You know, if I was in Allegri, what I will do, I will just let playing like super young player. Just because, you know, all this year, Lazio Atalanta 0-2 extended highlight. All this year, Juventus used to play buy this player, and that they are so expensive. The salary is massive. Rabiot on top of my mind. 8 million a year, Rabiot. I don't believe it. I don't believe it that Rabiot is worth that much money. So why don't you let very young player play? Like, you know, those very young Italian players that they have available. I will let them play right away, man. Right away. Fuck it. This campionato is gone, right? You're not going to Serie B. You're going to keep trying to what? To go to win in the to go into Champions League, but it's impossible. Juventus, you're not gonna get there. Come on. I just opened a video, guys, that I thought was the right highlights. It was actually the classic PlayStation game. Like, seriously? I cannot show. There is nothing illegal. Let's say nothing. Nothing illegal that I can show you. Everything is legal, guys, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't show you the highlight. But maybe, you know what we can watch? Maybe, is there any, like, look, man. Look at this. Share this tab. Boom, look at that, guys. This is instead of Leao, if you ask me who you want. I saw today on Instagram that people were saying, like, instead of if Leao leaves, because Leao have to leave. If he leaves, if we sell him this summer. Yep. If we sell him this summer, because his contract is due 2024. So if we want to sell him, we sell him this summer. I think the right price for Rafael Leao should be in between 120 and 150. Simply because, but realistically, I think if we can cash from 100 to 110, I will be very happy. Because Hernandez, what's his name? Enzo Fernandez, the Argentinian guy that the Chelsea bought, is 120 millions. But who is that guy? Who is he? Who's the Ukrainian guy, the guy with the blonde hair they bought from Shakhtar? 100 millions? Pair of this guy, I want this guy. if Leao is going, that's with the guy I want. If Leao goes, I want this guy. He play on the left, I think. Yeah, he plays on the left. Look at that. You know, with Leao, 100 millions. 30 for this guy. Easily. This guy's cool, man. This guy is really good. Look at that. But you know why? Yeah. Look at this guy. What? 30 for this guy. So Leao goes, you spend 100 millions. 30 for this guy. 30 for a striker, because we need a striker. Somebody who I really like, that I think is young and strong. Wow, that's a super golazo. I still have to identify the perfect striker. But 30, I will buy them. Yeah, I want a player like from Atalanta, Zapata. Strong physically, good at everything. But he's injured most of the time. He got a problem with the Achilles. There you go. Boom. Golazo. I really like Zapata from Atalanta. So I want to have a striker like that. And then the last one, defender, I think overall we are okay. Even no, we are not okay. But I would love to have some good, efficient right wing. Somebody that can defend, but also he can be very, very forward. So let's say a Teo Hernandez. That's it. A Teo Hernandez of the situation, you know, on the other side. So even though you don't have a strong right wing, but still you have a very good right back, I'm happy with that. So maybe really, when you do that, you can start thinking to play officially with the 3-5-2-1. Or maybe with, so you play with Ciao, Ficaio, and Kalulu. Mike Magnana as a goalkeeper. Then you play with Tonali, Benasser, Teo Hernandez, and the other guy that we are looking for. But with this, we have 4. Fuck. 3, 4, 3, 4. 3, 4, 3, actually. There you go. Yeah, you can play with that. 3, 4, 3. So Tonali, Benasser, Teo Hernandez, the magic, the guy on the right that we are looking for. Then you play with a good striker that we are looking for, of course, a good striker. Lokman on the left, and on the right somebody else. I don't know. Maybe if you find a very good, efficient right back, maybe you're okay for another year. Give another year to Selemakers and see what's going to happen on the right side. The only issue, I think, that Messi, I don't think this year. And I'll tell you who I'm going to sell this year. Guys, at the end of this season. This guy is good, eh? Let me have a pause so I can read the comments. Okay, so Carlos say, okay, Milano 30G, Lea, what? Milan 30GA, what does it mean? AC Milan 3-1, Jarges, 3-1. I hope so, my friend. I agree, especially with 3-4-3 formation, we don't have to run so much. The other team has to run around us to even see Tataruzano. See Napoli, less running, smart game. Yep. Tonali could be an even better midfielder if Pioli played him properly. He would score at least 5 goals a season, as he is much better around the box rather than sitting deep. Yeah, I feel the same, man. He has good shooting. You know who's very good? Talking about this, Eric. good Italian midfielder that I watched in the derby, and I was like, man, this guy is good. Barella. Barella is ridiculously good. It's a son of a bitch because I saw him like crying, typical, crying, diving, complaining. I hate him. But also I watch him for the job that he's doing. Mamma mia, Barella, it's really good. Really good. I really like how he played. Yeah, Mudrik, this guy, Joel, did like 100 millions from Shakhtar. He's a Milan fan, I think, yeah. Zapata is a new striker in Milan without injury will be so good for us. Zapata without injury, yeah. Instead of Salemakers on the right, we should get Tete. Very good right back. Goal assist. Ah, okay, Carlo, sorry. Goal assist, GA. Ah, goal against. Okay. Don't know why I say. So you say that Milan 30 goal against. Yeah, man. Terrifying. Eric say Barella. Yeah, that's it. Haitian Montana, how you doing, man? What's up? All good? We are watching what we are doing. I give you a little introduction. We all already talk about Milan Tottenham. Right now we are thinking, we're just talking, and we were watching this new guy here called Lockman. He's a guy from Atalanta that is playing as a right wing. And we were hypothetically thinking that if Milan doesn't renew the contract of Leao this summer, which is in 2023 summer, he has to cash in. Milan has to cash in because otherwise we're going to lose him against 4-0. So approximately the price, I think, of Leao should be 120, 130 millions, but I think overall they will, you know, let's do the calculation with 100 millions, you know, from, because, yeah, 100 millions, let's say, and with 100 millions you can buy good players such as this guy here, Lockman. This guy, Lockman, is very good. Yeah. In the meantime, guys, Inter is still drawing. Sampdoria Inter, 75 minutes, 0-0. Look at that. Look at the chances of 42. Oh, wow. Shots 17 for Inter. Shots on target 3. Possession 65. So completely own it. Completely own it. But still the ball doesn't go in. I can't complain that I'm happy to see Inter that doesn't go too far here. So it's still very close. I can't complain that they are drawing against the second last one in the Campionato. I can't really complain. But this is the perfect year for Napoli, ladies and gentlemen. In Napoli, even tonight. Yesterday night was fireworks. Tonight, fireworks again. Everything is going perfect for Napoli. It's unbelievable. This Campionato, I don't know what's happened to Napoli this year. I mean, all the bad things happened in the past. This year instead is like, whoo, unbelievable, man. Really good stuff. Good for them. Okafor. Hey, there you go. You say the name, Eric. That's somebody that I really like. Okafor. But what's the valuation of Okafor, honestly? What do you think Okafor? Let me see some highlights in the meantime of Okafor. How much it costs? Okafor value. Okafor value. No Okafor transfer history. Is it transfer mark? There you go. That's the only website that I trust for this kind of value. No Okafor. He plays for the team that we play probably this year, isn't it? What's the value? Where is the value of this play? Austria. He played in Red Bull Salzburg. I know. I remember. Ah, there you go. Here. 25. 20 is 2000, year 2000. He's very young. It does make sense. This guy is good. This guy, I think it could be, man. It could be really it. It could be really it. He's young, doesn't cost too much. I like him. Why not? Good thinking, Eric. Very good thinking. Joel, how you doing? How you doing, man? My brother will have a kid. Okay. What you said? My brother will have a kid, and I convince him to name it Milan. Wow. That's it. You call him really Milan as a first name? That's incredible, man. Milan as a first name. Milan. Like Milan Skriniar. That's great. That's very good, yeah. Look at that. Look. By the way, guys, look at the price if you want to fly from Barcelona to Milan. 25 euro. Don't know where you guys are from, but if you fly into Europe, once you are inside the continent of Europe, flights are so cheap. Literally so cheap. Look, 25 euro to go to Milan. Barcelona, Paris, 50. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyway, let's go back to... Let's go back to this guy. Who's brave enough to talk about this guy? Who is brave enough to talk about this guy? Let me read the comments, guys. Forza Milan, Joel, of course. I love Leao, but this guy mind is somewhere else. Haiti and Montana. I think it's but Leao has always been like this, guys. Leao has always been like this. Leao, do you remember Leao before being Leao? People were calling him the new Niang. Do you remember Niang from Milan Banter area? Down in 2000, what was it, 15, 16? Niang. I think it was a French player that played for Milan on the right wing. When I saw him play, man, I thought it was really the new Niang because you know, tall guy, always swinging left, right, walking like he doesn't really care, and like, God, that attitude that some player has, it, man, it's like, it's so disrespectful. I found it so disrespectful for a lot of people. They actually, I was about to say that they actually work, like me and you guys. You know, for a lot of people that they actually work. This guy, they have to, if paid millions to follow a ball, okay, and the attitude is like he doesn't want to have this. He doesn't want to have this. Jesus Christ, man! I'm like, I don't know, man. It's very controversial. I think. I don't know what you think, guys, but especially now, I mean, already in the past, these people, they are getting paid millions. I understand that now it's an incredible elite professional sport, so maybe just 1% of all the players can go into the top 5 leagues, maybe even less than 1%. So once you are in there, yes, you're getting well paid, but I feel like sometimes, like when you are so young at that age, like 20, you don't even understand the chances and the potential that you can have, and not appreciating, you know, sometimes it's good to have maybe somebody close that can say, look where are you from. That's why I appreciate, like, when I see stories about, one guy came in my mind, like what's his name, Sané, sorry, the guy from Liverpool that now is playing in Bayern Munich. Sané? No, it's not Sané. Oh God, what's that guy name? Ex-Liverpool. They're playing with Salah and Firmino and... Fucking hell. Ex-Liverpool, now in Bayern. No, Xavi Alonso. Oh gosh. Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane is very. I think I saw a documentary where the city where is he from in Africa, man, is like Jesus, man. Don't even have roads, don't have roofs, don't have anything, and this guy is like very very humble, very humble. He created a lot of things like down there for charity in his town. He's doing really 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 a lot. Yeah, and he's never too fancy, never too showing off, like for example CONTE, for example, compared to another very famous player, which is Aubameyang, which is from a country that is one of the poorest country in the world, which is, I think is where is he from? Aubameyang, from a very poor, very 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 poor countries. Like Aubameyang is from Gabon, one of the poorest country in the world, and like he was going in London with a Lambo that it was like mirror, like it's all made like with that kind of vibe, that all that kind of paint that you can mirror yourself in, and he was going in London, which is one of the most expensive city in the world, with that kind of car. I found it so too much for that. Joel, let me see here what's going on. Still Inter, still 0-0. There you go. Match is not over yet, guys. This team here, it's this team here, it's very bad. This team here, it's possible of anything, unfortunately for us. We will never get 10 million for Leao with 1 year to go. 7 million more likely. Teams will just wait to get them for free. Yeah. Okafor is 30 millions. Yep. Last year, Kolo Muani was free agent and we didn't want him. We signed Morigi. Now Muani is top 7 striker in the world. Yeah. But guys, yeah, I'm finished to say, Joella, let me finish to read all the comments and I'm going to tell you something about this. Eric also that he played well against us this season in the group stage. Okafor, we're still talking Okafor here. Thank you guys. Mane, yep, that's what I meant. Leao used to frustrate me so much, man, especially in 2021. Oof. Sané is another guy who happened to be half Senegalese. By the way, yeah, you see them? Sané, Mane. So about this, I think this year we had a lot of mistakes, guys, because if you remember, lot of problems. And on top of, for Milan, we're talking again about Dybala, that this summer he was for free. He's a right wing, perfect. You just win the Scudetto. He knows the Campionato. He knows the Serie A. He knows the team. It was perfect gift for the supporters to buy more jersey. I will buy the jersey of Dybala with the Scudetto here. Fuck yes. Instead went to Roma, which is with all due respect for Roma, but financially I don't think it's much better than Milan. So why Roma instead of Milan? Because if I remember chronologically, Milan this summer, if you remember well, guys, Milan didn't have the security of having Maldini as a sport director until the beginning of July. And because of that, we had a lot of issues signing new players. So I think all the transfer objective that Milan had, all the transfer goals that Milan had during the year, they were about to give an offer, okay, down to June. But the thing is, Maldini was not secure to stay because there was Redbird, there was Elliott, there was that moment that the two companies was slowly making sure that everything is fine. So they were feeling to signing whatever contracts they have to sign. So I think during that month, that was crucial for Milan. All the transfer goal of Maldini, they were gone. So what's happened? They got left with other players. I'm not saying that the player that they signed, they are bad, because I'm sure of the talent of CDK, Ranks, Chow, etc. It's just they were probably not the first options, and to have the first option ready, they probably were like players with a little bit more experience, such as Dybala. Instead, we went for the young and for the bet for the future, which is, hey guys, again, give time to these players. That's all I'm saying. And that's it, really. And that's it, really. Yeah. I'm really curious. I really hope that what's his name? That Napoli can do well in Champions League, like all the other Italian teams beside Inter. They can do really well. This guy here, whoa, eccolo lì. This guy here, number 9, is probably right now the best number 9. Right now, is probably the best number 9 in the world right now. To find me another striker at this level that can do what Osimhen is doing now. I don't think there is any. I don't think there is any. I don't think there is any. What do you think the value of Osimhen right now is? Right now it's gonna be, must be more than Leao at the moment. No? Napoli should win the double. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen in Champions League. I'm very curious. Because this year they really want to win the Scudetto. The thing that doesn't make any sense to me is like these 3 players that they bought, man. They are like out of mind, really. Like Kim, Kvaratskhelia, and who else? And I think Anguissa. Unbelievable. Really a lot of goals. Yeah. Now, there you go. Okay. And that's it, guys. So, overall, where is it here? Okay, this is done. Yeah, look at that. That's what I'm looking for. Ovunque, sempre insieme, forza Milan. Let's get this first. So, let's finish this. Let's finish this stream with some more thoughts about. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Love the content. Thank you, man. Let's finish this stream with thoughts and hope and fear for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So let's start with the hope. First of all, hope for tomorrow is that Milan show the true value of being champions of Italy. That's the main things. Truly see the value of being champions of Italy. Everyone has to be extremely focused. I hope that Vicario is going to have one of those nights that is impossible to take over. I hope that even Kier is going to come back, because mentally this potential victory can really, really, really change the season. I'm not saying up to Scudetto, but it can really literally put an end to everything the last month, without doubt. Can we agree on this? Can we agree that if tomorrow Milan win, everything happened in the last month is gone? Poof. It's true. I believe so. Number one. Number two, I hope that the entire team need it, because they need a psychological help. This is gonna be massive for them and massive for us, that we're gonna back and truly be back with a big hope. With a big hope. I hope that maybe tomorrow can be the night of Origi, 0-0 until minutes 80, and then goal of Origi. I hope so. I hope it can be a night for somebody new. That's what I hope. That's what I really wish. And even if we're gonna lose, because there is a chance that we lose against a Premier League team, there is a chance that we're gonna lose. But I really hope that they're gonna play as they can, with all the venom, and as brave as they can, and believe a little bit more in what they are capable to do. Really, that's my biggest hope. Even if we lose, I don't care. But if we lose in fighting, is another thing. Like all the other times in Champions League, whenever, yes, all the time we were fighting. At least in Champions, we never had like a match that we were like, oh no, we are playing really bad. No. So even tomorrow, I'm sure we're gonna be playing a hell of a match. Hopefully, finger crossed, the ref is not gonna be in the middle, okay? Because I don't want to have a red card for nothing, for the millionth times. And last but not least, I really hope that if it's as they say, that Cardinale, the owner of Milan, is gonna be in Milan, is gonna watch the match. I hope that he understand that for the culture, you need that you are investing your money, which is Italy. You cannot just stay in your office back in six time zone different from Milan, and just watching things from your computer. You need to be there, because I miss the time where there was Silvio Berlusconi, with the helicopter coming down to Milanello. He was going to the dressing room, talk to the player, to talk to the press, putting his face, and people had somebody to blame, at least, or somebody to trust. Meanwhile, now we don't know who's the leader, who's the face, who we have to blame. We don't know shit. So hopefully he can stay a little bit closer to the team. That's my biggest wish. My biggest fear for tomorrow's match is everything I said, but upside down. So we do the classic match where maybe the ref is against us, so we got a random red card in the first 20 minutes. The midfield is not protecting well the defense. Pioli does stupid substitutes, and so on. So I truly believe tomorrow that we can bring home a good result. Okay, I truly hope so. And what else, guys? Attaccare! Exactly, Eric. Attaccare! Other than that, Inter just draw. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect year for Napoli. There is nothing else to say. This is the perfect year for Napoli, guys. This is the perfect year for Napoli. Unbelievable. Match is over. Inter draw to Sampdoria. Unbelievable, really. Wow. Have a massive chance. See, this is classically. See, this is what does it mean? That is the classic things that I didn't watch the match. Okay, so go and check Uncle Sharma video if you want to talk about Inter. But I didn't watch the match. But I can tell you, in my mind, mentally, why Inter didn't win. Because mentally, they know already that they cannot reach Napoli, and they don't feel inspired enough to run towards the Scudetto. So they gave up, and you bring a 0-0 back home. There is no other no other excuses. No other excuses, because Inter, that we saw, the Inter that is second in Serie A cannot draw 0-0 against Sampdoria. That means the player gave up the chance. They know they're second, they know they're going to be probably in the top 4, and that's it. Whose fault? I'll tell you whose fault. The coach and the player. They should be like, come on, let's go get them. Nah, nothing. So everyone gave up this year. Napoli officially champions of Italy. Deserve 100%. Anyway, guys, I'm done for tonight. Attaccare. Yeah, I'm Lord Krunic. Can Inter go further in UEFA Champions League? I hope not. But they are facing Porto, so it's not easy, but I think it's easier than Tottenham. So they should be able to do so at least. I think all three Italians, they have big chances to go through Champions League, because Milan probably has the hardest one. Napoli right now can face anybody and still gonna win. Inter, I think Inter is gonna. I'll tell you what. I think if one of the two, if Milan or Inter, like I feel like Milan and Inter, they can go through together. It's always like this, because in Milan there is always this very competition, like in between the two teams. They're very, very similar. So we will see, guys, what is going to happen. Maybe. However, guys, I wish you have a good night. Forza Milan. I'll see you tomorrow for a post-live reaction after Milan-Tottenham. Forza Milan sempre. Believe. I wish you a fantastic night to all of you. Ciao. No.